Hi, my name is Junie Varon and I did my Desari project on conducting a home energy audit. So why is energy so important? Energy plays a critical role in society and is the basis of our current existence. Ever since the industrial age, we have relied heavily on energy and will continue to do so as our society advances. Specifically, in the next 2 decades, our energy consumption is estimated to rise 7.3%. Energy affects obvious areas of our daily lives, like transportation with cars and public transportation, to basic appliances or electronics we use. However, it's also important to recognize other not-so-obvious areas shown in the slide. Everything we do requires energy, such as every product that we have was manufactured with some kind of energy. Overall, we cannot live without it. So how is energy obtained? In the U.S., the primary energy sources come from petroleum, coal, and natural gas, which are all fossil fuels. We are still heavily relying on these fossil fuels, with them at 80% of the United States energy source. Coal production has seen a significant decrease since 1979, and this is due to availability of natural gas and the environmental regulations, since there is a massive amount of carbon emissions that come from coal power plants. Also, fossil fuels in general have been decreasing due to the need for sustainable sources of energy, and as a result, we will continue to see an increase in renewable energy. In a residential perspective, this sector consumes 10.4% of the United States energy, which is important to acknowledge in this home energy project. So the potential consequences that can arise from overusing energy is the carbon footprint, climate change, and higher energy costs. First, excessive use of power increases the amount of carbon dioxide in the air, increasing one's carbon footprint. This can result in climate change and global warming, which causes flooding, droughts, and other natural disasters that will wipe out our resources we need to survive. Lastly, overusing energy can be detrimental from an economical standpoint because it will result in higher energy costs. As a result of the importance of energy and its effects it has on the environment, it made me want to test my own energy consumption use. I conducted a home energy audit with the following appliances because they are the ones I use most. I didn't include the microwave or the washer because I was unable to get the outlet. This is important to note since those are also highly used in my house. So this is the visual of my findings. I measured all of these having variable power. I used a kilowatt meter for over 24-hour periods to figure out what the daily energy consumption would be. I wasn't very surprised when the dryer and refrigerator were high compared to others, since we do a lot of laundry and the fridge is continuously using energy with cooling. However, I was surprised how much energy was used for the outside light, room fan, and stereo. Firstly, the outside light we always keep on, and it has never been thought of as a high energy use product. However, after calculating the use, it was higher than what the fridge uses. Next, I always have a small fan going on in my room and never turn it off, but I never would have thought a small fan would use more energy than the fridge. Lastly, I was surprised by the stereo's use of energy. I rarely use it, so during the period it was only plugged in but not turned on or playing any music. I assumed it would use little to no energy, similar to my phone charger, but it actually consumed a decent amount of energy. So based on the results, which I worked in Excel with, there was a total of 8.4 kilowatt hours consumed, which means that there would be about 252 kilowatts consumed with the tested appliances. Most of these appliances I tested are mostly used by only myself besides the dryer and the fridge. That being said, I approximately use around 150 kilowatts per month, not including any of the shared appliances. I live in a house with 6 girls, and if they all use the equivalent amount of energy as myself, then our whole household energy consumption with all appliances included would be over 1,000 kilowatts per month. Minnesota's average household consumes about 800 kilowatts per month, and although we have 6 people in the house, I know that there are always ways that we can reduce our consumption to be equal to the average. One thing that I will start doing is to unplug electronics when they are not in use, and another is turning off lights when not using them. Also, not falling asleep with the TV on and remembering to turn it off. These are simple and easy fixes that can drastically reduce energy use, and as a result, will help to lower my carbon footprint as well as reduce our energy bills. And here are my sources. Thank you.